Have you noticed your glutes getting flatter even though you're still active? Maybe your jeans don't fit the same, or the sides of your hips look less full than they used to. You might be walking every day, doing squats here and there, and still wondering why nothing seems to change. What if the problem isn't that you're not doing enough, but that you're starting in the wrong position? Today I'm going to show you 2 essential exercises that help adults over 50 quickly rebuild stronger, fuller glutes by fixing the foundation first. If we haven't met yet, I'm a certified fitness coach, and I work with adults who want to stay strong, mobile, and confident as they age. I care less about extreme workouts and more about movements that actually support your body for real life. This topic matters because after 50, we naturally lose muscle mass, especially in the glutes. On top of that, years of sitting, driving, and leaning to one side can shift your pelvis out of alignment. When that happens, your glutes can't fully activate. You can do all the bridges and squats you want, but if your pelvis is off, your glutes won't fire the way they should. By the end of this video, you'll understand why pelvic alignment is the missing link, and you'll learn 2 simple exercises that reset your foundation and rebuild strength where it counts. This is a short, focused routine, no equipment needed, just a wall and a little space. I'll also give you beginner options and ways to make each move more challenging. Let's start by fixing what most people ignore. Rising action. Why alignment comes first. Before we jump into the exercises, I want you to understand something important. Your pelvis is the base of your spine and hips. It controls how your glutes, thighs, and lower back work together. If your pelvis tilts too far forward, shifts slightly to one side, or rotates, your glute muscles lose leverage. That's especially true for the gluteus medius, the muscle on the side of your hip that gives your butt that round, lifted shape. When alignment is off, your body compensates. Your lower back tightens, your hamstrings take over, your knees may even start to ache. Meanwhile, your glutes slowly shrink because they aren't being used properly. So instead of chasing more reps, we're going to restore control first. That's where exercise number 1 comes in. Exercise 1, wall hinge with lateral shift. This first movement may look simple, but it's powerful. It teaches your brain and body how to center your pelvis and reconnect with your glutes. Stand about 6 to 8 inches in front of a wall facing away from it. Your feet should be shoulder width apart, with your toes slightly turned inward. Keep your knees soft, not locked. Place your hands gently on your hips so you can feel what they're doing. Now push your hips back in a controlled hinge until your glutes lightly top the wall. Keep your spine long, don't round your back. From this hinged position, gently shift your hips a few inches to the left. You should feel your right glute engage. Then shift to the right and feel your left glute turn on. Return to center, then slowly stand up. That's 1 rep. Aim for 8 to 10 slow, controlled reps. Rest, then complete 2 sets total. If balance feels tricky, lightly hold on to a chair in front of you. If you want to make it harder, pause for 2 seconds each time you shift and really focus on feeling the side glute activate. This movement realigns your pelvis and wakes up the gluteus medius. It gently teaches both hips to share the load evenly again. For many people over 50, this alone starts to change how their hips feel when they walk. Take your time with it. This is not about speed. It's about precision and connection. Exercise 2. Wall-facing squat with calf raise. Once your pelvis is centered and your glutes are firing again, it's time to build strength and shape. Stand facing a wall, about 6 to 8 inches away. Your feet should be slightly wider than hip width, with your toes turned out about 10 to 15 degrees. Place your hands lightly on the wall at shoulder height. Begin lowering into a squat. Keep your chest tall and your knees tracking over your toes. Don't let your knees cave inward. Go down as far as feels comfortable. You don't need to go all the way down. At the bottom of the squat, lift both heels so you rise onto your toes. Hold for 1 or 2 seconds, then lower your heels slowly and press through your feet to stand back up. Perform 10 to 12 controlled reps, rest, and repeat for 2 to 3 sets. If you're a beginner, keep the squat shallow and use the wall for support. If you're more advanced, hold the bottom position for 3 to 5 seconds before lifting your heels. You can also move your hands off the wall to challenge balance. This movement targets the gluteus medius more deeply than a standard squat. Facing the wall forces you to stay upright, which improves posture and keeps the load in your glutes instead of your lower back. The added calf raise improves balance and strengthens the lower leg, which supports hip stability. This is the kind of strength that carries over into everyday life. Standing up from a chair, walking upstairs, catching yourself if you trip, it's practical strength. Here's the big shift I want you to understand. Building stronger glutes after 50 is not about pushing harder, it's about moving smarter. When your pelvis is aligned and your brain can properly connect to your glutes, everything changes. You don't need extreme weight. You don't need to train for an hour. You just need consistent, focused reps in the right position. Most people skip straight to strength and ignore alignment. That's why they get frustrated. But when you reset your foundation first, then build strength on top of it, the results feel different. Movements feel smoother. Your hips feel stable. Your backside starts to regain shape, especially on the sides. And beyond appearance, you gain confidence. Confidence in your balance, confidence in your posture, confidence that your body can support you. That's powerful at any age, especially after 50. Let's bring this together. First, use the wall hinge with lateral shift to realign your pelvis and reconnect with your glutes. Think of it as turning the lights back on. Second, use the wall-facing squat with calf raise to build strength, fullness, and balance in your hips and lower body. That's where the visible shape and functional power come from. You can perform this mini routine 3 to 4 times per week. It should take you less than 15 minutes. Stay consistent. Focus on quality over quantity. Remember, you are not losing your glutes just because you're aging. Your body has adapted to posture and inactivity over time. When you change the input, you change the result. If this video helped you understand your body a little better, go ahead and like it so more adults over 50 can find it. Make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications for simple, science-based workouts that help you stay strong and confident as you age. I'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment below with your name, your age, and where you're watching from. And tell me which exercise you're going to try first. If you're ready to keep building strong hips and better balance, watch the next video on your screen. It's designed to pair perfectly with what you learned today. You're not too late. You're not behind. You're just getting started the right way.